Worms. Alright, now I'm back. Alright. Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
So,
To
penthouse.
defeat the Grogs. Okay, well,
Hands on your head. I don't know how to.
you're getting.
Oh,
Okay, what's happening with Discord? Everything's going robotic nice.
how's your day been, Ken?
I've been okay.
You been achieving?
I ate half of that of cheese balls.
Oh.
And I am disappointed in myself.
Oh god. Oh, I've been here. I'm so late. I'm sorry. This scratch. I've been excited. I've been doing things.
Doing things.
Doing things illegally.
What? Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's been so long since we did one of these.
Yeah, it's been so long. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just.
Yeah, I think your computer's like hiccuping because you just sound pure robot, like partly robotic now. You know how I sound robotic to you? That's how you sound to me.
Oh.
Your computer's like, I think, like overdoing itself.
Your computer doesn't like me. That's what it is.
It's not that it doesn't like you. It's that you don't know its limits.
Oh. So right now I'm just making legs. Some legs. You know, I should have asked the people if they had any questions. I think that'll be a bit, and we'll be answering, but I forgot.
Technically, if you want to take the 5 minutes right now, we could I could set up like streaming on your channel. I could just like be streaming this right now through my computer.
Through my channel?
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the program I use allows me to like. Let me just check here. To streaming. No. I forget, but there's a way to like hook this up to YouTube, I think. And since I don't have it hooked up to my YouTube, we can hook it up to your YouTube. Then we can just go from your screen sharing to my screen capturing straight to YouTube stream.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm afraid how many people might see this, so I'm kind of.
Well, you're worried that like the whole like what is it 90 now? Have you broke 100 yet?
Yeah, I'm still on 89.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll make it to 90. Unless anyone likes it. Or things that I quit or something.
Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, you work on your thing right now.
Yeah.
Frame by frame, is that right?
Huh?
It looks like it's frame by frame.
Yeah, this is frame by frame. So right now I'm just drawing the legs, which is frame by frame.
Dude, that's like so old style.
You know, right? I'm still that old man. I never learned how to do like actual walk cycles, which it's very difficult for me.
Well, technically, like the one thing like by making pre-made cycles and stuff like that, if you don't make it that well, it technically looks like it can be obvious that you copied and pasted. If that makes sense. I mean,
yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should have had like a little already drawn like legs or feet. So this leg is gonna pick up, and it's gonna pick up a bit more. So this was gonna go that. So this, there you go. I can see better. Okay, so this was gonna be like that, I guess. And More. There you go. And this one could be look at that. Alrighty. Since it's just gonna be one cycle, it's not gonna.
You still have the save files to like the comic, right?
Huh?
You still have the save files to like to the comic. You know, the one where like the one with bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Do you still have that save file?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Like, I really enjoy like the way you drew the main character.
I thought you could say. I thought you said something else, but never mind.
I thought I was gonna say something else.
I heard something else. Like, are you gonna upload it? Yeah.
I need to like lower my mic really quickly. And so it happens again.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to do a YouTube live stream. That interruptions. So okay, let's edit that out. Easy.
I know how you feel. I've had moments like that in my live streams as well.
And then they could say, "Are you Mexican?" No, why? Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that.
You know what the funny thing is though? I actually like one time almost saved up enough money to like customly make my own like on the air billboard, not billboard, like sign. I was gonna wire it outside my door.
Wow.
So that way, like if I was in the studio, I could just like flip a switch, and the sign will come on, and everyone know to like be quiet around that part of the house.
Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah, but technically, I decided not to do it because everyone thought I was gonna start a fire, even though I do have like a 3-year degree in the electrical science.
Yeah.
So like I know what I'm doing. Like they all forget that I wired up a whole like schoolroom one time.
Yeah.
Oh, did I forget? I forgot about that. I forgot about that memory until I just talked about it right now. Should I say it?
If you want to.
It's not really. It's funny because like, while you were taking your
Burger break.
no, not burger break. While you were taking I'm talking back when we were both like in school.
Oh.
While you were taking like your course in like, was it animation or was it just editing?
It was filmmaking.
Yeah, it was like film and editing, if I remember correctly. I was taking my engineering. I was taking engineering classes at the time, and for like our near like the part like I want to say like a few months before we like got our what's it called? They're not diplomas because it wasn't like a full thing. It was like, I guess you can say it's like the equivalent to like a bachelor's. I forget what it's called though. Because like basically, if you take and you pass, you get your little certificate, which proves that you've taken the course. I forget what it is. Anyway, but before that, we had to like do actual physical work to see like if everything we studied we remembered.
Yeah.
So the teachers rigged up this one room that was basically like off the grid of the rest of the building, and we had to fix it. We basically had to fix all the lights. And to people who don't know this, fixing a light, to a normal person, fixing a light is changing the light bulb. What we had to do is we had to like check the wiring, and if we found anything wrong with the wiring of the lights, we had to rewire it correctly.
For me, just change the light bulb.
No, like we had to like take the roof, like take the panels of the roof off, check the wiring, make sure everything's going right.
Oh, okay.
But during the time, the instructor had one of the instructors was doing the tool classes. So we had the lights turned off, but before the instructor left, he told us not to do this one thing, and we all had to remember that, because basically if we did one thing, it would like short circuit, like it would basically short circuit the the lights and not bust, but like trip the circuit breaker.
Yeah.
So we were all like making sure we weren't doing that one thing. And I have a hard time remembering what it was. It had something to do like make sure you don't touch these two wires together, otherwise it would just spark.
Oh yeah.
Because even though the lights were off, energy was still going through one of the wires.
Oh.
And so we all divided into our little like groups because it was a group test as well. Because technically, one person has to be on the ladder, another person has to like in charge of getting on the like passing the tools, making sure everything's going up. Another person's like holding lights, making sure everyone can see.
Yeah.
And it wasn't my group, but it was like two groups away from me. We were just working, and two groups away from me. All you hear is like shit, and boom, like a giant like spark comes out where the guy was working. Luckily,
Wow.
since the school had like brand new tools and stuff, that guy didn't get hurt at all. No one got hurt. But we all just laughed our shit off. Because at that moment we all realized that one person in that group did the thing that the instructor said not to do.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then he got he got yelled at afterward.
I think that could have been me if I took that class. Good thing I didn't. Goddamn cat. I have a cat.
Well, luckily it wasn't dangerous though, because technically like the energy I was going through was like it wasn't high voltage. It was basically if he were to touch it with his hands instead, he will like lose feeling in his arm for a little bit. So like it was the type of thing where like it hurt, but it's not life threatening.
Yeah.
Imagine if one idiot just didn't touch it with his, you know what, and got electrocuted.
No,
Wow,
if he actually got shocked, we wouldn't be laughing though. We laughed because we saw that he was fine, so we just like laughed it off.
It's like doing a vibrator. Oh, nice. That was good.
But you can see like everyone's like, when everyone heard that, everyone was scared. Because since it was like technically like for some of us it was our first time, for some other students it was like their third time doing it, because like the advanced students have more chances like this to experience like hands-on work.
Yeah.
So like, but like everyone was like the students who didn't have that much work done thought it was them.
Oh.
So like all like the ones who were doing this first time thought it was their, like they were the one that messed up, and then they realized it was everyone else.
Yeah, should have said it was them.
Yeah, but the funnier thing is like once we finished, the reason the instructor had to leave is because in the other part of the like building, there was another class that actually had the same issue.
Oh really?
So someone else was messed up in like the other part of the building.
Wow.
But luckily they weren't working on lights. They were working on like practical stuff, which they were working on even lower voltage than we were.
Oh.
But it was funny because we were all like so like stressed a little bit, you could say. Like it wasn't really. It was like a mixture of nervous and stress because we were like as a group we messed up, but as individuals we didn't. So we were like, how's this gonna go? And we come back and when we hear the story of the other class and we're like, wow. And then we look at it and like basically what the guy did, he basically fused two parts of metal together by accident.
Oh my god, that's the bad thing.
It's a bad thing, but luckily since they fused together, it didn't like produce a giant spark. It basically just went zoop, and the two pieces of metal became one.
Yeah.
Or so I heard. And that was like, yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much that day.
Just in case for any viewer, sorry for the camera from this angle. It's an old camera. Hopefully I'll get something new in the future.
Yeah.
Right next to my Patreon. No, I don't have any.
Patreon. Donate here for your own characters.
You need money for to live and make cartoons. Nah, just kidding.
Imagine, do you be funny though? Make a Patreon, but like for $100, you add their character into the show.
I'll add them in the show. I'll just put them in one episode and that's it. No, you never come back.
Actually, that might be interesting. Have like a low like payment thing to be like background characters.
For me, I don't want to like do it as how everyone is doing, doing their own Patreon. Like, yeah, send me this and I'll make you into the background, my little kitties. He
Little
gets off.
kitties, the little babies.
Yeah. But I want something. I want to do something unique. I want to do something that no one ever done before. Like it's typical, like $1 you get to see, $1 you get a poster, $5 you get the behind the scenes, and
So basically, you want to sell merch through Patreon, though.
to give them something.
I'm not sure if that's. Is that
My
in the
soul.
rules? I forgot. I never looked into the rules of Patreon, but I'm not sure that might be illegal though.
My soul, not kidding. I'll see what I can do.
Because I know people
But I
can
think-
I know you can make like special episodes for them, and you can make special content, but I'm not sure about merchandise.
I can make them personal animation. Like say, my character will say, "Thank you so much for helping us, for making us continue on," and something that my character will say specifically for that person, whoever donated. If it's $1, you still get an animation. If it's two, still an animation. Like anything with animation, they'll have it. Do whatever they want, or they get a copy of the script with our initials. They'll get they get they get a copy of the episode where they can edit or do whatever they want with it.
Wait,
They'll get a
So you're actually like fine with like fan made remakes?
yeah. With compilation with no copyright music, because I don't want to get strikes or saying, "Hey, that music belongs to us. You cannot do that." So I'm gonna find people to help me out with making original music for whenever I do that.
Yeah. Technically, it's even hard for like original music.
Yeah.
Since like technically music, if you were to take like all music, around like 20% of them of the new, like say you make a new track, there's like a 20% chance that background music has like the same like beats and instruments as another song.
I don't know, but I just want to do something like more unique for the people who is continuing bringing my dream into reality. Because I really love doing this. I wish I could continue, but my personal life is getting a bit more difficult by every day whenever I wake up. It's more difficult. So I can be doing animation and doing other things at the same time. So I could get a day, like for instance Friday, and have Friday off. I could animate, or I could do like a half of animation while I finish off doing other things like payments and other things. It's difficult. All I can say is difficult for whoever wants to do that cartoons for YouTube, whoever wants to be an up-and-coming artist. All I'm always gonna say is it's gonna be difficult, but never stop, always continue. So yeah, what about you, Ken?
You want to take a break there, dude? You're sort of going on a giant rant, which I don't mind. It's that
Yeah.
I could sort of tell that you're like what's the word?
I got a little bit too
Emotional.
into it. Yeah, I got into it because this is actually leading me, like I'm literally saying it because it is getting difficult. Like every day, it's getting difficult to do this. It's just me doing the animation, and I do get help. I do like people out, people not here help me out with storyboards and
Yeah.
script
Technically,
videos.
for those who don't know, we recently got people who's I guess what will be the word? I guess maybe interns will be the good word for it.
Yeah, I got new. We have new people on board.
Yeah, basically, like we got some people who like saw the show and were really interested in it, or giving us a helping hand when it comes to like animation, storyboarding.
Yeah, he's a really good person, and I'm so happy that he's on board with us. Every time we text, I'll send a script to Ken, and I'll send a copy to Ken and to sorry, leave his name because I don't know if he wants me to say it. So I send it to both so I get feedback from the both of them. So yeah, I'm kinda thankful for that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I actually might start sending him. I don't know. Cause like I have scripts as well, but like, well, I don't have the artistic like I guess talent that Angel has, or that I guess I'm talking to you. So I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused of like if I'm addressing the audience or if I'm addressing you. I guess I'll just address you to like not confuse. Because otherwise I'm just gonna start using a bunch of different pretexts.
Yeah, it's good.
But for those who don't know, I basically have a. The reason I'm here is because like I'm a partial writer as well.
Yeah.
But my stuff is like what's the word? It's not really shy, but I'm just like.
We're not. This is not scripted. It's pretty much real life. So yeah, we're kind of like trying to.
We're just speaking as we
make it-
go.
Yeah, we're thinking because we don't know how to say it. Like
Yeah. Like this is the second time we do one of these, isn't it? And the last time we were both just like in a joking mood.
yeah, like funny. Cause pretty much we had energy. Right now I don't have energy. I'm kinda.
Yeah. I had
I wanna-
energy, but then like I ate, and now I'm like I feel like very like slow, like sluggish.
Yeah, like, I've been working like for this episode. I've been working since back in last year, and I couldn't finish. Yeah, this is how much progress I've been doing. This is actually the flash scene, so it's almost halfway done. It's halfway done, so hopefully in 2 months from now I could finish it and move on with other bigger things which we have planned, which is fun.
Yeah, dude, like to put it like in like a few words, we probably were taking more than we can chew at the moment, but we're having fun with it though.
Yeah.
Like this is one of the slow days. You can sort of tell, but like most other days we're like have more energy when we do this. Like yesterday, dude. Yesterday we were laughing so much.
Yeah, that was sad that we didn't record it. It was funny.
Yeah, we should like start recording that, but we didn't think of it until like halfway through.
Yeah, then I ended up falling asleep.
Yeah. I guess to like summarize what happened yesterday, we basically came up with how do we put it? Basically, I was reading like one of the scripts, and as we were going through it, we ended up brainstorming and coming across the idea of doing something more than the script said. Should I say?
Yeah, you said it.
Basically, the script is meant to be a serious moment, but during we were reading the script, we found out that we basically came up with the idea to make like a joke video, which is like either it's gonna be like sort of non-canon, but it's gonna involve something with that serious episode that script's gonna become.
Oh my god! I'm for that I kind of am excited.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of toying more with the characters especially with y'all's favorite Felix, because I get a lot of fun drawings from him. Masculinized. I really like that. That literally makes me continue on because I know how much you guys like it, and I know how much you appreciate the show. That means a lot. This is the reason why I didn't quit. This is the reason I'm still continuing, even though I'm kind of in a low battery mode down. But yeah, continue on, Ken.
Oh, sorry. I just realized that my laptop has no battery indication, and I started freaking out silently. I'm like, how do I see how much battery this thing has? Battery.
You could take a break real quick.
But yeah, feels weird. It feels weird because like this is like the first position I'm in a serious moment.
Yeah.
Because most of the time when like the software is on, most people say the camera's on, but like for us it's the software basically. Well, for you it's a camera, but for me I'm mostly like on software based recording, and I'm mostly more like jokish, somewhat serious or somewhat nerdy at times.
I'm more quiet, more wanna be out there, but I can't because I stay quiet and just.
Yeah.
This is serious person, but when I'm with friends, I get crazy. I do get playful and
Yeah.
joke a lot.
For those who like don't know, I would say I would recommend like look at our it's outdated, but it's a good example is our podcast series from like I think 2 years ago. Or is it 3 years now?
For the podcast
It was like a while ago. It was back when we were still studying, I think.
is 4 years now.
Yeah, 4.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's gonna be 4. No,
Ooh,
4
yeah.
already. That's a long.
Yeah, and like some of the people from like that podcast time they're not here anymore, and by here I mean like they're not in like our local area anymore.
They're not dead. They're just gone.
But for an example of how like a normal day is when we all hang out, that's a good example.
Yeah. But hopefully more things will be popping out. Hopefully our channel's pretty much a ghost town at the moment, but don't worry. I'm not dead. We're not dead. We're
No, it's just that sometimes this takes longer than needed because life gets in the way.
Yeah. But hopefully we're starting to pick up more next month. Hopefully I'll be picking up more next month and the remaining of this month as well.
And technically, we're gonna be having more content. Hopefully, if depending on how this should I say like the project on my side?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't feel confident because like I never like speak about myself that much. Oh yeah, to like continue what I was saying before we started like got sidetracked. Basically, I write, but I'm not a professional writer. Like none of us are professional writers here. But most of my work I've just kept like within my group of friends because I never really like. But this, because with Planet Martian, it was like you wanted it to be out there.
Yeah.
But for like my stuff, I never really started writing. I didn't start writing just to put it out there. I wrote it just to like pass the time. If that makes sense, as a hobby.
Just for you.
Yeah, but I've been taking the small steps needed to actually like take it out there. And for any of you who follow Planet Martian, you're gonna see it too because technically, do you want to say it?
I want to get popular. Nah, not kidding. I don't know. It's mostly the reason why is because I like to. I want to make stories. I want to be more. I want to become more of a cartoonist, writer, director, more around as an entertainer, if to put it simply, and to just to say, like, in a small terms, a entertainer. But I want to be
Entertaining is the right words for this, though.
really. Well, it's because I'm also want to do. I'm planning on
The
doing.
proper word would be creator.
Yeah, I'm a creator, guys. Also, Ken is making a book. I mean, a comic.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. Instead of adapting like my type of stories into like animations, like how you're doing, I decided to take a different route because I really don't see these as animations. I see them more like as a slideshow when I write them. So I thought the best like format for them would be like a comic.
Yeah.
But we have yet to see how that goes.
Yes. So other than that, just letting you guys know that we are pretty much coming back. And if you guys wanna see more of me and hopefully Ken, there's an Instagram you can follow because I'm more active over there. I talk to a lot of people, to a lot of you guys. And yeah, if you wanna follow me there, that's cool. But yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more skits. I'm making original mini skits for Instagram and just to keep you guys waiting for the actual cartoon, which is taking forever.
But then we're putting a lot more work into this because we're actually trying to make like a proper arc for this.
Yeah, and either that or we'll be making not random, mostly like this this type of videos, just to keep you guys updated and to let you guys know that the script is pretty much done. And yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you subscribe to my Instagram. I will leave a link down in the comment section below. And peace.